Hi, this is Eric Martin with Board Game Geek. I'm here with designer Victor Samatier, looking at a prototype of Upstream by Two Tomatoes, and we were hoping to get an overview of how to play.
Okay.
Now, I know you have set up the board here, so this is not quite the starting point. We would start initially just with this.
Yes, and we will play styles one at a time in a round.
Okay.
Okay, until we have 4 in each row.
And then we actually start the game following the setup.
The game, exactly.
Now, we are salmon.
We are salmon, yeah, but we are a bank of salmon. Not just one salmon, but a group.
Okay.
And we have these tokens that are, in one side they show 2, means there are 2 salmon, a couple. And the other side, when one diseases, sadly, it becomes just 1. Okay.
And what are we trying to do? Make it upstream, of course.
Of course, upstream. Yeah.
That is what salmon do. Yes.
Yes, they are trying to get to the final. To the final spawn point that will go on the top of the river once all the tiles are placed on the board.
Okay.
And once they get here, well, the game will end and we will count our points.
Okay.
Depending on how many salmons and how fast they went to the spawning point. Well, that will determine the winner.
Okay. And how do we move? What are our obstacles? What is keeping us from moving upstream?
So a lot of things.
Okay. Yes.
Mainly the other players, the other salmons, because there's a competition here. But well, you have 5 movement points on each turn, and you can divide it as you want among your tokens. So moving 1 space, that's swimming, and it's 1 point. Okay. But there are also these water jumps or waterfalls.
Right, the rocks up there causing a barrier.
An obstacle, yeah.
Yes.
So in order to jump this, you will have to spend an additional movement just to raise your salmon, and then 1 movement to
clear the rocks.
Yeah, to move and in straight line as many points as you want to invest that way. So, for instance, I could just move here for 2 points, or move over here for 3 points, etc.
Okay.
And well, there are some dangers along the way, like the blue heron that is patiently waiting for the salmons there. So when you end your turn with a token, you lose 1 salmon. If you end with 2 tokens, well, you just always lose 1 single salmon.
Okay.
The eagle, it hits you once you go swimming. So if you can jump over, and it won't catch you. But if you go by swimming, then he will catch you, eat 1 salmon, and it will fly away because it has to feed these.
Yes, the baby eagles.
It's rats, yeah.
Yes. Okay.
And then last one is the fearful bear, which catches you. So it's a salmon every time you jump, and it happens to place himself along the barrier, so right. He can catch more fish.
Okay.
And of course, it never leaves the tile because he has to accumulate a lot of energy for the long winter.
Okay. And how do we bring new tiles on the board?
Yeah, each turn you will remove 3 tiles. Well, at the beginning you will remove all of these tiles in the second round of the game, and you will place 3 new tiles. And also the starting player changes every time, because otherwise the first player will have a huge advantage over the others. And when you place the tiles 1 at a time, and you can choose the orientation if it's relevant. For instance, this is not relevant, the orientation, but you can choose where to put it, to place it. And that's it. Then
another round of movement, and you continue.
Round, and we will.
And so anything left behind is just lost.
Yeah, it's lost.
Okay.
They are drowned by the river current.
Okay.
So, end of story. And then, of course, when you place this, you don't have to add more tiles, because these tiles would have been added. Yes.
Yes.
and just remove at the end of each round, and also advance for the purpose of point gaining.
Okay.
And once there's no salmon on the river, they are all here at the spawn point. The game ends,
And score for those.
Yeah, you score.
Okay. All right. Thanks very much for the overview of Upstream. Thank you, Victor.
Thank you, Eric.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.